What is up, YouTube? Today, I'm going to be talking about the worst UFC fan bases. I'm all over, UFC media, UFC YouTube, UFC TikTok, formerly UFC Instagram. Um, so I've seen a lot of fan bases on all these platforms, so I can comfortably say which is the worst and which is the best. So, honorable mention before I get into the top five. This is an honorable mention. The Old Head Glazers. It's 2026. I'm tired of hearing about Tito Ortiz, Chuck Liddell, BJ Penn, and Vanderlei Silva. I'm tired of it. Were they legends? Are they legends? Yes. Were they great? Yes. Are they great compared to today's standard? No. I'm tired of hearing glaze about how good these guys were. In all honesty, none of them compete in today's top 15 of any weight class at all. BJ Penn does not compete in top 15 lightweight. It's just I'm tired of hearing the glaze for him. It's 2026. We have new prospects. We have new contenders. We have current reigning champions. It's time to let these guys sit in the past and stop talking about them and stop glazing them and act like they're still great today. They're not. Coming in at number 5, we have the casual fans. Now, there's nothing wrong with being a casual fan. Every sport has a casual fan. But the casual fan base, Max Holloway's fans, Khabib's fans, John Jones fans, these are the most casual fan bases in the sport. Joe Rogan fans. These are the most casual fan bases. Because the casual fan will hear something from JRE podcast about, John Jones was a marauder. John Jones was a killer. John Jones couldn't even finish Anthony Smith. John Jones got dominated by Dominic Reyes. John Jones was can washing old middleweights who moved up to light heavyweight. John Jones wasn't that guy. John Jones beat a 40-year-old Stipe. Khabib had the easiest road to the title. He fought pure strikers. Max Holloway is one of the most overrated fighters in the UFC right now. The casual fan just hears what Joe Rogan says about any one of these guys, and they just ride and die with it in a TikTok comment section. I see any post about, Conor McGregor. There's a Khabib gif. I see anything about Daniel Cormier or anyone John Jones has fought. There's a John Jones gif, especially Tom Aspinall. It's just the casual fan base hears what Joe Rogan says or sees an opinion, and they ride with it. And it's typically these two, John Jones and Khabib. And I'm tired of it. And it's like, being a casual fan is okay. Be a casual fan. But don't be a casual fan who thinks you know anything. If you're a casual fan, you don't know shit. And stop acting like you do and talking about it. You're casual. You don't know anything about the sport. You don't know that John Jones failed 16 PED tests. It's not 16, it's over exaggeration. But he failed multiple, I think 5. Khabib has popped for PEDs in the past. These guys are fucking not great people and they're not great fighters. Well, not great fighters is a little bit of a stretch, but still. Next. The coping fans. Look who's here again. The coping fan base. I see any fighter lose and there's just straight cope. Umar broke his hand. Okay, I don't care. He broke his hand in the middle of a fight. If you went into a fight with a broken hand, like Piotr Jan chose to say, that's different. It totally erases how you can fight. If you break your hand in the middle of a fight, boo fucking who, that's on you. Israel Adesanya has gone 0-3. And people just, Prime Izzy. When you watch Prime Izzy, who was he fighting? He was fighting Robert Whittaker and an 0-8 Anderson Silva, who he could barely fight. He couldn't even put hands on an 0-8 Wash Silva. His title reign is Yoel Romero and Robert Whittaker twice, and Paulo Costa. Prime Izzy isn't that great. People just want to cope because he's cool, I guess. I don't even know. I mean, Dreykus is a better champion than Izzy. Hamzat's a better champion than Izzy. Strickland was a better champion than Izzy. They all had more personality. Is Izzy a cool dude sometimes? Yes. Is he very I don't know. He says a lot that you're like, oh damn, Izzy's a really cool dude. But he also says a lot where he's like, this guy's a fucking weirdo and corny. Does he have a lot of personality? Yes. But when he loses, it's just, oh, he's washed. Oh, he's washed. He's not washed. He just can't fucking compete with the new middleweights who are coming up. He's gonna lose to Piper. He's gonna be 0-4, and he's gonna be a can crusher. He's gonna be Shar Bullet's next victim. He fought in the middleweight division when the middleweight division was stale and empty. New contenders came in, and everyone's like, oh, dude, he's washed now. Oh, dude, he's washed now. He wouldn't have even competed if they were in the division when he was on his first title run. He's done. He was never great. He was never. Max Holloway, he loses to Ilia Topuria, and all I hear is, oh, Max beats Ilia at 155. Max beats Ilia at 155. He doesn't. He just fucking doesn't. Max was getting rocked and dropped, not dropped, but rocked and stunned by a washed Dustin Poirier who lost to Islam Makhachev. He was getting stung. I think he did get dropped, actually. I don't even know. Ilia broke Max Holloway's unbreakable chin, and Dustin Poirier was showing that at lightweight, Max has got a little rockier chin than he used to. Ilia destroys Max at 155. Probably faster than he did at 145. Petr Yan. When Petr Yan lost to Merab, oh, he had a broken hand. When he lost to Aljo, oh, he really won that fight. When he lost to Sean, oh, Petr Yan. Like, Petr Yan is overrated, bro. Like, God. Fighting nerds, they all lost. Oh. It's just cope from every one of these fan bases, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of fans coping because their fighter lost. Paddy Pimblett just lost to Justin Gaethje this past weekend, and it's, oh, eye pokes. Are we dead ass complaining about some fucking eye pokes? Justin Gaethje landed one eye poke, and Paddy Pimblett had time to recover. He wiped it off. He said, oh, I'm good. like, it's just so fucking annoying. All right, coming in at number 3, the Bandwagon Fans. Petr Yan and Sean O'Malley. Petr Yan makes his great return. I think I have him on another one too. No, I don't. Sean O'Malley, I don't even know. I should have put Paddy Pimblett on here. A fighter does good within 2 fights, and then just everyone bandwagons on that fighter. They think they're the ride or die, but as soon as that fighter goes down, they're like, they just leave him. Petr Yan and Sean O'Malley, they had such high stock. They lost. They went on a losing skid, and now they only have niche fans right now. But I guarantee you, if Sean O'Malley gets back in title contention, every old Sean O'Malley fan that used to root for him before he lost to Merab twice, before he lost to Merab twice, is gonna come back and resurge. But right now, he only has that little niche stonehead, pothead, little fucking corny fan base. And then Petr Yan, he's the champion again, and all those old Petr Yan fans have just randomly come back out of nowhere. Like, people are just bandwagoning. Like, Petr Yan beats Merab, and now everyone that hated Merab is just all of a sudden a Petr Yan fan. Like, they're just fucking bandwagoning because he beat a fighter that you didn't like because he beat your favorite fighter, Sean O'Malley. Like, it's annoying. I'm tired of people bandwagoning. Stick with a fighter and stick and ride or die with them. Number 2. Overrated fighter. Overrated / neat fight fans. You know, Zabit's little niche, favorite fighter, He has a niche little fan base. Overrated, John Jones, Tony Ferguson, Jack Della, the Daggies, I just put Islam and Habib, but I'm really talking about all the Daggies, but mainly Islam and Habib. Tony Ferguson, I die on this hill. Tony Ferguson is probably the most overrated UFC fighter of all time. The most. He went on a win streak. That consisted of a washed Anthony Pettis. I don't even know who else was in that win streak, to be honest with you. Probably Bobby Green, somewhere in there. No, he lost to Bobby Green. I don't even know. He went on this 12-fight win streak that every fucking one of his fan base talks about him how Cowboys fans talk about the Cowboys. He went on a 12-fight win streak, and then it all came crashing down to, I think, Justin Gaethje. He got flatlined by Michael Chandler. He got subbed by Bobby Green. He got outdone by Paddy Pimblett. He got, what? Was Paddy... No, Paddy wasn't his last fight, was it? I don't even know. But now, he's 2-0 in Zuffa Boxing, or Misfits Boxing. And everyone just thinks, oh, Tony Ferguson's back. Tony? And everyone talks about, oh, he never got a title shot. He didn't fucking need one. He had 2 title shots, but he pulled out of them. I'm tired of him. I'm tired of him being talked about like he was some fucking killer. He wasn't. He was an autistic dude who just took a beating and would give it back. He was a fucking scrapper with overly severe autism who would just sit in the pocket and just and get cut open every fight. He wasn't that guy, dude. He would have got dominated by Khabib like everyone else did. He would have got dominated by anybody. Islam would have dominated him. Even if he was in his prime, he would have lost to Charles. Even if he was in his prime, he would have lost to... he did lose to Justin in his prime. He would have lost to Michael Chandler in his prime. Like, Tony Ferguson really is the most overrated fighter of all time. Jack Della. Oh my god! Jack Della has top 5 boxing in the UFC. And then I watch a Jack Della boxing highlight, and he's just fucking throwing shit. No combo, no slick punches, just literally just hook. On Kevin Holland, too. Like, Jack Della is the most overrated fighter. He beats Bilal Muhammad, and then he defends the title against Islam Makhachev, and everyone's like, dude, Jack Della's gonna beat Islam. Jack Della's gonna beat Islam. And I'm not gonna lie, I did fall for the propaganda a little bit. But he just got dominated. Islam struck with him, too, for probably the most part. Jack Della is the most overrated welterweight of all time. He would have lost to Leon Edwards. His original matchup before fighting Bilal for the title was a matchup against Leon Edwards, and I think Leon Edwards would have won that fight. Debate me on that. I guarantee you he would have. Khabib. Khabib is probably the most overrated champion of all time. Actually, that might go to John Jones. Khabib's title reign consisted of Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje, Edson Barboza, Al La Quinta, Conor McGregor. How many of those guys are grapplers? Pure grapplers. I'm waiting! None of them. Justin Gaethje, D1 wrestler. When does he ever use effective fucking wrestling in the UFC? Never. Dustin Poirier, he was a wrestler. When does he... I mean, he was okay. But he's a primary striker. Conor McGregor, karate guy. Edson Barboza, kickboxer, Muay Thai guy. Al La Quinta. Like, none of these guys are pure fucking wrestlers. They're all strikers who know a little bit of ground game. And he just dominates them by wrestling because he's a smotherer. Islam. His title reign is Bobby Green, Dan Hooker, both on short notice. Charles Oliveira, good win. Volk, close fight, good win. Short notice Volk, who was on 2 weeks' notice off the couch with an arm surgery. Head kick KO. Horrible win. Doesn't even count. Washed Dustin Poirier via round 5 submission after getting beaten up and cutting open by him. Bad win. Moicano on a day's notice. Subbed in the first round. Bad win. Then he goes up and he subs Jack Della in what? Round 4? Bad win. Good, he's double champ. I know, it was a decision. He didn't even finish Jack Della. It was a decision. Horrible win. Islam has the most overrated resume. And I'm not saying these guys aren't good. They're very talented. They're very skilled. They're very good. But they're fucking overrated. They're not as good as everyone makes them out to be. Now, let me get started on John Jones. Overrated. Everyone move out the way for Big Johnny Bones Jones. The most overrated champion of all time. What's his title run? Let's see. Thiago Santos on basically no legs. He had a torn ACL and torn meniscus, and both his knees were fried. So a no-legged Thiago Santos couldn't even finish him. Went to a split decision with him, actually. And Anthony Smith couldn't even finish it. Who hasn't finished Anthony Smith? Who hasn't finished Anthony Smith? Everyone's finished Anthony Smith. John Jones couldn't. The most dangerous guy on the planet. The baddest man on the planet. The greatest of all time. Couldn't even finish him. Dominic Reyes. Lost 1, 2, 3 rounds to Dominic Reyes, but won the 4th and the 5th, and somehow still got a unanimous decision because Uncle Dana paid the refs to make him win. Or maybe John paid the refs. I don't know. Let's see. Who else is there? Rampage Jackson. Rampage was never fucking good, okay? Like, try to people act like he was good too. He's not. It's horrible. He was good at, what, Bellator when you could fucking soccer kick someone in the head? Not good in the UFC. Who else is there? Daniel Cormier. Those are 2 good wins. But no, he was on PEDs. Like, his career is riddled with bad matchups and PEDs. Heavyweight. He beat Cyril Gahn. Who hasn't out-wrestled Cyril Gahn? Francis did it. Volkov did it. Like, he subbed Cyril Gahn in the first round. Who hasn't out-wrestled Cyril Gahn? Then he TKOs a 40-year-old Stipe after not only getting pieced up by him, while Stipe was moving stiff as a board, he still got pieced up by 40-year-old Stipe and took that fight to the 4th fucking round before spinning back kick TKOing him. John Jones is the most overrated champion of all time, and I'll die on that hill. Last but not least, the worst UFC fan base is the Dagestan fan base. I swear I see a Dagestan pop into the UFC and just everyone fucking... Dude, the Dagestan fans are the most casual fans too, because you will not understand how many comment sections I have seen people assume Arman Sarukian is Islamic and Dagestani. He's Armenian and Christian. But since he wrestles, the Dagestans just try and claim him as their own when he's not like them. They also assume Hamzat Chimaev is Dagestani when he's Chechnyan and doesn't even train with the Dagestanis. He trains with Arman Sarukian. Like, the Dagestan fans are so... Like, they thought... The Dagestan fans thought Shara Bullet, a kickboxer who trains in Thailand, would out-grapple Arman Sarukian because he's Dagestani. And I don't know how that went to a draw. The rules were weird. But these two, I don't know why it's so far behind everything. These two in particular are the 2 most overrated Dagestan or the most overrated Dagestani fighters. The Dagestan fan base is the worst fan base in the entire UFC. Khabib is the worst thing to happen to the UFC, and I'll die on that too. Khabib is the worst thing to ever happen to the UFC. Because he brought in these fucking fans, the Dagestan fans, who don't know shit about UFC. They don't know shit about MMA. They just, oh, Khabib, greatest of all time. He's 29-0, brother. He's 29-0, brother. Greatest of all time, brother. No, fuck you. I'll spit in your face. Anyways, that's the video. Probably like 15 minutes of me just yapping and yelling. Yeah, these are the worst UFC fan bases of all time. Let me know what y'all think. Argue with the wall. Like and subscribe.